Yeah, man never.
It's real beats.
Man never. Man never lie, no trouble. See the goddamn them trouble.
So today I thought I would try new makeup. Most of the stuff is high-end. A lot of stuff is from the Chanel Autumn Winter collection for 2017, which I'm so excited about. I have some Fenty Beauty, I have some Huda Beauty, I have some Givenchy, and I have some Tom Ford. So it's gonna be a full day. It's gonna be a full day. So the brow product I'm gonna use is from Sisley Paris. I talked about this in my What's New in Beauty video, and this is a 3-in-1 brow architect pencil. I haven't tweezed or plaqued or waxed my brows. I rarely do that because my brows are non-existent as it is. Yeah, so this is a brow architect. It's got a spoolie on one side and the brow crayon on the other, and it also has a highlighter. So I think I've used this brow pencil about like twice or once before. Just need to manipulate the arch a little bit. I'm going to start off small, start off light. I'm going to go in with my MAC 212 brush and the MAC Pro Conceal and Correct palette. This is not new to me. This brow pencil seems a bit, it's got a bit of red in it. Is that like a true brown? It's not a true chocolatey sort of brown. Yeah, this brow pencil definitely has some red in it. It'll be cool if I had red hair. I don't know what the camera is picking up. Okay. Should I start off with foundation or should I start off with eyeshadow? I think I want to do eyeshadow first. So I'm going to go ahead and prime my eyes. I'm going to use the Idowu Pro Conceal. You're just using it to prime. Just give our eyelids a one tone. I'm just going to go ahead and sweep some Laura Mercier over my lids just to set that concealer. Eyeshadow I'm using is Chanel. This is from the Travel Diary collection for Autumn Winter 2017. And yeah, when I received this I was so ecstatic. And that's the shadow there. I rarely use the applicators that come with the shadow. This is a travel collection, so it is sort of like ideal that you would obviously take these applicators with you. That's when they would come in handy. But I can't put on eyeshadow with these applicators. I just can't. So I'm going to start off with a transition color. I'm going to set up my eye first. And I'm going to be using the Huda Beauty palette. So this is the Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette. I bought this from Sephora. The same time I bought my Fenty Beauty products. They came down with someone from the States. So I just ordered it from Sephora and then they brought it down for me. So I've used the palette a couple of times. I'm not too impressed with the color payoff. I feel like the color payoff could be so much better, but the shades are so beautiful. I actually don't mind dipping inside here 100 times to get that color. I'm just dipping inside here for a few transition shades and to set up my crease and my lid area. I'm going to go in with my Morphe brush. It doesn't have a name. And I think I'm just going to go in with the shade Blazing, which is this bright orange here. It is really tightly pressed together, so yeah. I'm just doing I'm using wind wiper motions, and I'm starting in circles at the corner of the eye and then sweeping it across. I find this is such a beautiful transition shade. So pretty. I'm going to take the same brush and go in with the shade Oud, which is a brown. And I just want to deepen this slightly. I don't know, ever since Anastasia Subculture, I sort of feel like I have this anxiety that all palettes will behave the same way. Because I have never experienced anything like that in my life. Also, let me know if you guys want me to try the Huda Beauty foundation. I've heard semi-okay things. There are a lot of mixed reviews. Some say that they were expecting something a lot more like revolutionary in the makeup game because it is from Huda, and then people say that the coverage is insane. Like the coverage is full coverage, which is what we all like. Cool, so I've set up my eye. I'm gonna go in with the Chanel quad. This is called 288 Road Movie, and I'm gonna start off with the shade called Intensify, which is the deepest shade here, and I'm going to use this in my crease. So I'm going to build up my crease with this. I'm so obsessed with greens and stuff lately, so it's what attracted me to the Subculture palettes to begin with. For my lid, I'm gonna take this, the lighter green shade, and it's called Ombre Shade. What? Oh, those aren't the actual names. That's what you're supposed to do with it. Okay, I'm taking the lighter shade on my lid. That's not the name. I thought the names were like Intensify. Awkward. And I'm gonna put this on my lid. This one has a shimmeriness to it, but it's so pretty. It's really pretty. Ah, so gorgeous. I love this so much. I might do this eye at the pink polo, although it is green. So I'm gonna go in with the Givenchy Interdit mascara. This is the shade Black Deep. It's deep black, sorry. It's called Noir Interdit. And I think I mentioned this as well in my What's New Beauty. The mascara one does a 90-degree movement there. Pretty cool. So, onto foundation and primer. I'm going to be using the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Primer, the Soft Matte Primer. I'm just going to rub this into my skin. It feels so good. Oh. What the hell? I'll just fall out. For foundation, I'm using the Tom Ford Traceless Perfecting Foundation in SPF 15. I've had this for a while. I think I've used it like twice. I can't really remember if I liked it or not, so that's why I want to try it in this video. This is in the shade 11 Warm Almond. But I'm going to be using a stippling brush to apply it. It's a very lightweight foundation. It smells like the Bobbi Brown foundations. I can smell some lavender in here. And I don't know if I was a fan of that lavender smell, but I'm using stippling and buffing motions. It's definitely not a full coverage foundation. And by the way, my skin is just, it's going through the most. I don't know if it's change of season. I don't know what it is, but I'm seeing fire. I'm seeing flames. Wow, I haven't used that saying in such a long time. Flames. I'm seeing flames. Definitely not full coverage at all. But I knew that buying the foundation because I was looking for something that was sort of like lightweight and that I could wear, you know, without a fuss during summer. I'm gonna change the brush that I'm using, and I'm gonna go in with a flat foundation brush. This one is from Estee Lauder. It's customized. It has my name on it. But I think this might work better for this foundation. I burnt myself with a curling iron up top. Yeah, I think this foundation brush is a bit better. I think I spoke too soon about the brush working. I don't think it's the brush's problem. It actually might be the foundation, and that's probably why I've only worn this foundation twice. I think I also bought it at a time when my skin was popping, so I literally was like, oh, I don't need full coverage, I just need like a little like something like a BB cream. And now my skin is just like, girl, nope, you need full coverage all the way. I'm not gonna build that up anymore because it doesn't feel like it's buildable. So it's not behaving like it's a buildable foundation. So I'm gonna rely on concealer and contour to sort of build me up. And I was gonna use my NARS, but I think I'm gonna go in with the LA Girl Pro because it's gonna give me good coverage. What are beauty products that you guys want to try? Also, let me know if I should do a Q&A soon, because I feel like I want to do a Q&A for like the end of the year. So let me know if you want to see that. But anyway, let me know like what are beauty products that you guys want to try, like what's on your wish list. I always have stuff on my wish list. Like I can never have, there's always something new that I want, and it's really annoying. Like, can I just be satisfied with what I have? No. I still haven't tried Tarte Shape Tape. I haven't tried a lot of things. I'm gonna go in with my complexion sponge. So yeah, like Tarte Shape Tape is on my wish list. I want to try the new Bobbi Brown concealers, although I'm not trying to buy it though. It's like 500 and something rand for a concealer. My mind just hasn't grasped that yet. It may take a few weeks for my mind to grasp the fact that this concealer is like the same price as a foundation. I'm not there yet. But knowing me, I will end up buying it because I'm an idiot. I want to try. I'm gonna go in with a lighter concealer on my nose because that's how I like to contour my nose. Okay, to contour the rest of my face, I'm using the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. And I really like this to contour with. It's very natural. It's not too heavy. Yeah, so coverage of the Tom Ford is nothing to write home about. If you do want fuller coverage, there are fuller coverage foundations from Tom Ford. They recommended that I buy the stick foundation, and I wasn't happy with the stick foundation from a price point because it's the same price as the traceless, but it's half the amount of product. Time to set my face. I'm setting with the Laura Mercier powder. This makeup tutorial took long. I'm sorry. Oh, my Laura Mercier is almost finished, you guys. My eyebrows are red. I'm not over this. I don't know if I should do them again. If I should go over them with a brown pencil. I'm gonna take my MAC powder and I'm just gonna set where I didn't apply the Laura Mercier powder. I'm going with my waterline with the Urban Decay waterline, 24-hour waterline in Walk of Shame. This is the best waterline pencil that I've used so far. I have extremely sensitive eyes and they get very watery. Just got watery. I have this Chanel Conceal, Highlight and Contour palette. I've already contoured, I've already highlighted because I know that the highlighter shade, I mean the contour, yeah, it's too light for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and contour with this. I'm just trying to find what this texture is. They also have this double-sided concealer brush, so it's retractable. So that was going to be for your concealer. This is going to be for your for my what? I think I'm just going to use a bigger powder brush for this because it is a cream texture. I'm just going, and I've put powder already. I'm just going to use it slightly. I think the idea is that obviously you would do a less heavy, not such a heavy face, and you just use like cream products to sort of just add color or warmth to your face. So I'm going to use this as my contour slash blush, and it seems like it's a cream to powder situation. I have 3 lipstick options from Chanel, but I think I'm gonna do, I'll show you all of them. This one is called, this is a Rouge Allure Velvet Luminous Matte Lip Color in First Light, and it's this gorgeous orange. Oh, my back camera's battery is flashing. There's Rouge Cocoa in Ultra Hydrating Lip Color in Daylight, which I think is a nude, which should be very pretty. I think I might use this because I mean my eyes are, let's keep that on one side. And then I have the Rouge Allure Ink, which is a matte liquid lip color, which is this coral shade, which I don't think is ideal for this makeup look. Should I line my lips? Let's see. Let's first apply it. That's a really nice nude. I think I want to line my lips slightly. I'm going to line my lips ever so slightly with Chestnut. Then I think I'm going to go over with gloss, and I'm going to use the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb because I think it's missing something a little bit. So y'all know this never changes. I'm using the MAC Beaming Blush Extra Dimension Skin Finish. Just looks like I added a lot. Cool guys, that's it. That is my look trying out new makeup. Pretty much loved everything. The foundation was borderline a miss for me. Like I said, I have had the foundation for quite a while and I've already used it once or twice, and I think I remember why. Yeah, there's so much more in the Chanel Autumn Winter collection. There are some nail polishes which I really love. Oh crap, there's this cream eyeshadow which is so pretty. Anyway, I'm doing a full blog post on the collection as well, so you guys will be able to see everything in detail. But there's this beautiful cream eyeshadow. Obviously wouldn't have gone with my eye look today. Huda Beauty palette, I did like it. I did find that you had to work a lot to get pigment onto your lids, but the Chanel eyeshadow was amazing, so pigmented. I'm so into greens and stuff right now, so this was really right up my alley. I'm not really a fan of like these cream moisturizing lipsticks. I feel like they have a tendency to actually show off, like, you know, flakiness in the lips, which is why I was like, let me just go over with a gloss. So I used the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb. I feel like the Chanel Blend and Concealer was really cool. Didn't really use it because I was working with a cream product, and I think I needed a bigger brush just to make the concentration a lot more lightweight as opposed to like less concentrated. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty much happy with everything. So happy about the Chanel. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you want to see next. If I'm going to do a Q&A, let me know, because I want to do an end of year Q&A. Otherwise guys, that's it. I hope to see you soon. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. If you haven't already, click the notification bell so that you can get notified whenever I upload a video. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, on Snapchat, just to keep up with me on a daily basis, to see what's popping on and popping. You know, it's about to be December, it's about to be lit, we about to, you know, live life. What am I saying? It's time to go, it's time to go. Bye.
Yeah, man never.
It's real beats.
Man never. Man never lie, no trouble. See the girl, them trouble. Man never like no trouble, but man never scared of no trouble.